Man, look at this fucking motherfucker. This with his green fucking shirt, Peter Pan. He can't grow up. And I went,
That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny.
yeah. Yeah.
Peter Pan, lay off the peanut butter.
He
He can't grow up.
when I saw that,
Why is this called Dixit? What a weird name.
I'm feeling dick sick. Someone get me a computer. Three best friends till the end.
Catching up and wagging chins.
How's it going? How's it been?
Enough of that. Let's jump right in. Hello and welcome to the Dick Sick Podcast, episode Uno. My name's David, and this is
Davis.
and this is Damon.
Yeah.
And we've known each other for a bit of time.
Little bit of time.
We thought we'd hang out and let other people listen in.
Yeah.
Truly.
Plus, it gets us to actually hang out.
Yeah, man. Time is time and
responsibilities.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Why am I looking around like the coast is clear? Dude, hit this pinner, man. The coast is clear.
Pass, dude.
Dude,
Pass, dude.
I hated
Thank
getting
you, bro.
high. After I would say in Tennessee around 9th grade is when you could get some pretty good weed at CCA. Brother, I hit some heavy ones after school one time. With Brandon and Jason, we walked to the drainage ditch down by that business plaza.
Where?
If you went down the hill by Normal Park, that business plaza, it has the little woods up there. Yeah,
across
it's
from the Ghetto Gallon.
Yeah, it's further
I
up.
haven't heard that in forever.
It's
The
further
bottom of the hill, behind it, like that little plaza.
No. It's the Ghetto Gallon, the Kangaroo, the mechanic shop, which is now a Haragogo.
A what?
A Haragogo. Someone made a killing selling that failing business.
What is a Haragogo?
That's
Who
a business
knows, you know what I mean? So it was...
I've seen that around.
The storage center, and then the one level of businesses, the second level of businesses, the third, where it's just like a big parking
Taco
lot.
Mamacita?
I feel like you're doing this on purpose.
No.
No, you know... around the curves. It's Normal Park, right? It's the school norm. I know you're with me, but I feel like...
So here's Normal Park, the school. Here's
You're
our
like,
school.
is
you go down
Virginia-
this hill, there's Normal Park right here.
Yeah.
You mean the old Normal Park or the new Normal Park?
The old one.
The old one by Northside Presbyterian?
No, the one that was right down the
used
hill
to be
from
Chattanooga.
CCA.
Okay,
Middle.
the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
I
Right
thought
down the
that was
hill.
always Normal Park.
There's a
No,
ball
it used to be
field behind
Chattanooga
it.
Middle, remember?
Whoa, yeah, the ball field. Behind the ball field, those businesses.
That's exactly what I said the first time.
No, you said Taco Mamacita.
No, that was the
Before
second
then.
thing I said.
But-
Ghetto Gallon right here, and then there's a road here, and you go up Dallas Road.
You
which takes
said
it
right behind.
right behind the Ghetto Gallon, and then across the street. Right there. Been there, done that.
It's so
I know
much
exactly.
further up. It's
Hello, welcome.
so much
this
further
this
up.
is it. This is it.
It's
This
so
is
much
why
further
you're
up.
here. So you can see I'm not the crazy one.
Okay, anyway, let's end on a high note. Let's end on some
End.
positivity. Let's end this. I go back there. They're like, yo, man, you want to get high?
Yes.
Bless
Ew.
you.
Bless you, brother.
What?
Bless you.
Thanks.
Weird. No, they're like, do you want to get high? And I'm like, I'm having trouble at home. Statistically, yes. I want to get stoned. We go back there. I take one hit off this joint and I go, okay, now I'm schizophrenic. So see y'all. It was fun. And yeah, that was wild.
There was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
CCA had a lot of that going on.
A lot of drugs.
But
lot
it
of
never
drugs.
got too intense. I feel like Notre Dame went hard.
A lot
Well,
of
you had an
pills.
in to Notre Dame, and I know nothing about them except they're Catholic.
They went hard in the paint. And I feel like
Damn. Well,
people did a lot of
Catholic.
drugs at our school, but I feel like it never, well, maybe I'm making stuff up.
I think
No, they did a lot of drugs at our school.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it
Lot of
didn't
acid.
ruin a lot of lives at our school.
It did or did not?
Did not.
I mean,
they got to.
some
Because
lives.
you also got to.
Do what?
It did ruin some.
I didn't say it didn't ruin any lives. I said it didn't ruin a lot. It definitely ruined
I can think of
lives.
one person. I
Don't.
can think of 2 people.
Don't.
I can think of 9.
I can think of 3 people. I can think of 4 people.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can think of the more I'm thinking
No, the
of
mo-
few
yeah, yeah, yeah.
people, the more it's expanding.
KW. Younger than us, skinny.
Oh wow, yeah, no.
Y'all got into a fight on Facebook. Someone did.
Everybody did.
Yeah, with KW.
K-dubs. I don't know.
Skinny, tall,
Blonde?
punk. Brown hair. Dude.
Why am I blanking?
Yeah, I feel like it's
Keller
die?
Williams, Realty. No, I'm just
Did
kidding.
he die?
No.
Not to my knowledge.
MB.
Wait, what? How many grades above us was he?
No, younger.
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 I have no idea. We're gonna have to talk. Well, actually, just tell me and I'll bleep it out. That's why, because he fucking sucked. Fuck
Yeah.
him. Right up the pink. Right in his dirty little fucker.
Yeah, no, he.
Fuck
I
him.
did not like that guy.
No, he sucked. He fucking sucked. He talked
did.
so much shit. And then when I confronted him about him, he fucking ran like a pussy.
Well, yeah.
God, fuck him.
Well, he talked shit about our dead friend.
Yeah, that was
She had just passed away, and he was
he
like,
was the fucking worst.
Yeah,
and
he
I,
sucked.
honestly, I would have been happier if he said he died.
no. I think he. God, damn.
Sorry, he sucked, man.
We're getting some
"Yikes!
He sucked.
Yikaronos.
Granted, it was,
started tragic.
Got some cashola on him. You know, fucking.
Achi
Jesus.
machi."
I think he got cancer for a little while.
good.
Just like for
Hope
a
it was
stint.
ass
Holy
cancer.
fucking ass!
Just like
dude.
as a hobby.
Yeah.
He
I
dabbled
hope it was
in
ass
Yeah.
cancer.
Dabbled.
Cancer is never the answer.
No,
Yeah,
I think
prolapsed
he.
butthole.
I think
hope
he.
did. I hope it went
Rosebud.
I think he got cancer because his immune system was so shot.
Good.
What else, Dr. Wesson?
Well, I would like to say.
Tell me more, Davis Wesson, MD,
I
about
think
how
my
K-Dub got C.
rotation was more in infectious disease.
Which one is?
My rotation after medical school. If I was a doctor, that would be, oh God, some days.
Talk
you know?
about we'd never hang out. If you like,
Be too busy saving lives. I'd be running jokes. I'd be like, what's the deal with these robes? But legitimately, please put your penis away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, who else had their lives ruined?
Am I boring
by
you?
drugs at our school?
MB,
I don't know. dude.
older than us,
Gun to my head, I'd be like, I don't
Male
know.
or
I don't know.
female?
male,
How many years ahead?
1. Are you serious?
Oh God, yes. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
that's recent though. Like
Oh,
it's gotten
It
crazy.
got bad, it got
like
bad,
it got real bad. Like recently, as of
Wait,
like
really?
like a year ago.
No.
homie got locked up again.
Yikes.
And HP,
HP,
who
HP.
the day I got to
Oh.
yeah in our grade,
Oh yeah.
the day I got to Chattanooga.
Harry Potter.
Yes, that's exactly
The
what
boy
it is.
who lived come to
Die.
Well, I was gonna
That's
be like,
a sick intro, though.
I was gonna be like, come to. Hey man, you got a dollar?
Hey man, could you rent me that tenner, dude? I need to get some Bojangles. I haven't eaten in 3 stinking days.
What was that?
That's the 2 towers. We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
I never watched.
They don't need them. When Merry and Pippin
That's dangerous,
are
right?
outside the forest of Fangorn with the band of Uruks. Am I alone on this world?
No, I
In the Lord of the Rings world, Caleb's not here till the end of the episode.
I've never watched
Caleb, you get me.
past the first movie.
We started it. No.
Yeah.
So he
I
had
thought
never
you guys
seen.
watched Two Towers.
So hold on. He had never, ever seen it because his parents were too busy with other things. And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
What is the matter with you?
I mean,
you're
I
on
s-
something today.
I saw it because my dad loved me and took me to the movie theater.
Well, my
To
dad
see
took
Lord
me
of the
to
Rings.
see other things that weren't fucking weird.
Lord of the Rings is weird. You're
Yes,
weird.
it's weird,
Y'all
but
are
it's
weird.
good. It's still good.
I'm weird.
It's weird.
I'm
So,
weird.
so, 1, 2, skip a few. He doesn't see
99,
it.
get a new shirt, brother.
It's a hashtag classic. But 2 years ago, Davis and I are living together. And I'm like, whoa, how I feel like a bad friend. You've never seen Lord of the Rings. So we put it on. And dude, you hated it.
I think.
And it hurt my feelings.
You hated it?
He's like, this sucks.
no,
this sucks.
I wasn't.
I don't believe
That dude's boring.
I
No,
don't believe
like
it at
he
all.
was like, I can't follow it.
I
think,
feel like it's Davis doing like this though. He's going. I don't get what's going on, man.
He was like, these graphics suck. The storyline is predictable.
I think.
Did you say the graphics suck?
He did.
No, I didn't.
He did.
No.
He did.
If I could explain, context is everything. You know, David, the whole night before we watch this thing, he's fucking, dude, you're gonna fucking, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna build it up.
You're gonna
He's gonna
fucking,
build it up.
dude. So I understand the importance. I understand the storyline, all of that.
Oh, you understand the importance of the original fantasy novel?
Let him finish the story.
But it's like when we were there, and then he was kind of like, oh, dude, and then this, and then this. I was like,
There was a lot of commentary.
brother,
I don't know if
all
it was
of
the
this
OG.
is not. But I want to see all of them, so I'm thinking on the bachelor party at some point. I don't know anything about the bachelor.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
I'd like to watch all three of them on the bachelor party at some point. The night before I get married, I have to watch I Love You, Man.
Sorry.
That's a demand.
Sorry.
That's not gonna happen.
As your bowel movement, as your BM, as your best man, I have to say no.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen.
That's a waste of our time.
You're
on a
right. You're
bachelor
right.
party.
That's a lot. That's a lot
That's a
of time.
lot.
9
That's a
and
lot
half
of
to 10
movies.
hours of
Yeah,
movie.
no, you're right.
Sorry, I had to just.
Night before the wedding, gotta watch I Love You, Man.
That's
Okay,
fine.
we can have it on.
Well, how about this? How about before?
No,
How about before?
I'm gonna be in Jamie
before we go to
Jams
the bachelor
before I
party?
get married.
We're gonna set up one of those little DVD players.
Dude, it's actually just this laptop. It's just a shitty laptop.
Dude, I'm seeing
It's
a corner
playing.
of it.
Can't
It has
hear shit.
anti-skip technology.
They never did.
They never did.
You'd fart and it'd be like, we got to self-destruct. I'm sorry. We can't play.
How about the week leading up to the bachelor party? We watch it.
I love that.
Like,
That's good.
Once
love
every
that.
other day. So you watch it on Monday, you digest on Tuesday. Watch on Wednesday, digest on Thursday.
Fucking
Finish it on
perfect.
Friday.
Wow.
You have the whole thing.
There's a
That's
whole
fucking
system.
perfect,
It's
dude.
almost like
That was,
I have a bit of the tism.
that was, I wouldn't say that was your best idea. That was probably one of your best ones. And I would credit it to the tism. I actually saw my granddad.
I don't, by the way.
Doesn't have autism
Well,
that we
shut
know
your
of.
dirty mouth.
Just a little glimmer of
Don't start with me.
tiz. Some people get Riz. Damon gets tiz.
He rizzes them with the tism, which I didn't make up. I think the internet knows.
Risen with the tism. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I
Oh.
saw my granddad, and he was like, "You and your friends still playing?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You jamming?" I was like, "Actually, Damon. I mean, I'm playing bass because Damon is just so good on guitar." He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I think he has a little bit of autism, so he just laser like focus." He was like, "Oh, okay." Which I was like, "Hey, geriatric man, do you not just hear what I said? It's funny. Laugh."
Yeah, and it's like obviously autism is not bad, but you have it.
I don't have autism.
No, I don't.
I don't have autism.
I was
It's
hanging
not,
out.
no, it's not a bad thing to
I'm
have.
going to punch you so hard.
I was hanging out with my nephew, and I was like, "You don't have autism," because he does.
Well, it's a spectrum.
But
You told your nephew he doesn't have autism?
no, he
Oh,
does.
No,
Oh.
You don't.
Exactly.
He does.
Right. I
You-
thought you were.
okay,
I
hold
thought
on,
you
hold
said
on,
I
hold
told
on,
my
hold on.
nephew.
No, I
doesn't
was
have
I was
autism.
hanging out with my nephew, so you don't have it. Like I
Okay.
know. What do you mean?
David, God damn it.
No, and I
Well,
read my heart.
I've
not
wor-
my lips.
no, dude.
Which
I've
lips?
worked with so many kids who
You
have
have a vagina.
autism. He is, when I say like scientifically, like he's like, I love science.
Yeah.
He won the science award. He won the academic award. He won for a moment, like I was like, let another kid win an award. You know what I mean? Like he was just like, okay, okay, And my mom,
A real
she was
Kelly Butler.
She was like, I was crying.
Or Savannah. She was there for like
almost
just
said
8th
McMahon.
grade.
Oh, I remember.
Savannah.
No, she
Was it Savannah?
She graduated.
No, she
with
graduated
us.
with us.
She came
She
back.
dated to. She
That's what
dated.
it was.
She dated. Yeah, I'll bleep it
I
out.
thought it was with that Macedonian girl.
No.
Zamorano. Oh no, you're tripping.
No, he was with the girl with the glasses and the bangs.
Zamorano.
Isn't her name Savannah?
No. What?
That
the
was
girl-
so long ago.
The girl in our grade was so yeah, they dated senior year.
They did like junior and senior year, right?
Yeah, and
Lucrezia. Sorry, not Macedonia.
Lucrezia.
Yes. Italy.
Yes.
Lucrezia.
She was there for 9th and I think all of 9th grade.
You know-
she was staying with Sydney.
You know she came to see Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell
Your
you about
Elf?
that? Yeah. We were in
What?
North Carolina and someone
Wait,
came,
no, you're talking about the Italian girl. Okay,
yeah.
Lucrezia.
Someone came
Yeah,
backstage
Sorry,
and they
I was thinking
said
of someone else.
they said, "Hey David, there's someone Lou here to see you." Lou. And I
You
was
were
like,
like Zer?
that's a good callback. No, and I was like, Lou, I don't know
I
a
licked
Lou.
it.
I don't know anyone named Lou. Like anyone named Lou. Because
Yeah.
I'm picturing some dude like
Yeah.
L-O-U.
Same. Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, they're outside. I'm like, okay. So I go outside, and Lucrezia is right there. She's like, David. And I'm like, oh, my God. She's like, literally, she was just traveling for work, was like, I'm so bored of another hotel. Like, let me look up what's going on in the city tonight.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, Elf is touring through here right now. Oh, my God. I'll go see Elf. And then she's looking through the program, and she's like, wait. And so she told them, hey, I know this guy from high school, da-da-da-da-da. And we caught up. It was really nice.
That's
awesome.
cool.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insanity.
Like how small of a world
Yeah.
it is.
But like you didn't even meet in New York. You met in Chattanooga.
North Carolina.
No, I'm saying in high school.
Oh, right.
And you were, and she was in. That's
Yeah.
wild.
She's like making money. Like
Yeah,
I think,
she's
was
like a consultant for
she-
something. Yeah.
yeah.
She makes fucking cheddar cheese,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Damn.
hundreds of thousands of rupees.
Millions of rupees.
Bring me I think she's Italian.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because I said Macedonian because there was the art. There was that art chick who was Macedonian.
Who does like a
With the
bunch of
long hair.
tattoos now in Europe.
She had super long hair.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I was
I
like,
she was like
"You're
tall,
so
I think.
hot.
Or maybe she just had super long hair, so I thought she was tall.
I remember one of the girls that lived with Sydney the entire time she was like for a full year.
She dressed very like Paramore. You know what I mean? She had like blonde hair, but with like brown bangs, like to the side, like covering one eye,
Yes.
and like tight clothes. You know what I mean?
yes.
Like
And now I'm.
was that like emo punk?
I don't. Her name was
Yes.
like La something.
Oh my god, I don't know.
But she
What
is.
was her name?
She does like a lot of tattoos now. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But in all the exchange students, specifically the women, went on to have like really like good careers.
What was wrong with the guys?
Davis, can you do me
honestly-
a favor? Can you turn
yeah.
off that light? Sorry, I
The
know
guy
you're-
with the shortest arms in America.
Skylar.
But also,
Hey, can you reach up?
Skylar, how about
3
you do something?
times?
How does that sound?
She is actually asleep right now.
Nope, she just started sniffing the air.
No. That's her. Now she's awake.
You woke her up, you
Now
ass.
she's awake.
That's what you get when you
Okay.
Let your heart
It was creating like a whole glow behind you, and it was like
just
it was
flowing,
doing
dude.
weird.
and it was
doing
like
weird shit. Yeah.
off his bald head,
No, it just made it blurry in the background.
like a beacon of light.
a beacon of light within the darkness.
Gondor needs aid.
They found
That's
him
another-
outside of the ravine. He remembers. Bring me the boy.
The baby will be born. The baby will be born. That's Louis C.K.
I don't know that one.
The baby will be born.
I think he was explaining, dude, when I come, it's weird. Like when a girl comes, she's like, "Oh my god."
It's
when
like
I
butterflies.
When I come, it's like, "Oh!" Lightning strikes. There's a blind prophet. The baby shall be born.
And crows are like, "Caw!"
Which makes sense.
Oh my god.
I used to see that and be like, yeah, dude, he's a hefty bald guy. And now I'm like, what? What? Oh, no. I'm Franz Kafka. There you go. I was like, this is going to be to this part of the room. You know what I'm saying? Give me some paw. Couple toe beans. She's like, dude, I will love you.
So you just got back from a trip.
I did.
Amazing.
The night of the 15th. No. Went to Chattanooga, our hometown.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Let's go 4, 2, 3.
Chattown, Vegas.
Okay, direct
No
flight.
one
The
says
airport's so nice now.
Right?
Dude, it's like...
weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
Going around that corner.
Yeah.
I,
I don't like it.
It's
odd.
being overdeveloped.
Yep.
So
You have 4 terminals. Shut up.
Well, now there's 8. That's what I mean, like, they're expanding.
I know, but it's
Dude.
like, it's always late. There's always something wrong with the toilet on the plane. They got to call the guys to come in and fix it. They have to come up from Atlanta. You're going to miss your connecting
Or
flight.
down from Nashville
It's
or Knoxville.
so annoying.
I think what they'll be able
I have the
to
worst
do
luck with flying.
Same.
is they're going to start doing, I hope, I don't think, I've
I
heard
hope.
nothing to support this,
I hope.
bringing back the NYC to chat flights.
Direct.
My God, please.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Bro, we could go all the time. Well, not all that, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
Well, they're not
would.
making it free.
Yeah, but it was.
It's
they
so
used to have
cheap.
it. They used to have
Yeah.
it, and they used to have it from Jersey. I think they cut it from
Yeah.
Jersey.
And now it's stop in Charlotte. usually.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
It's fucking trash now.
Charlotte is just
I don't know.
so sprawling.
And you never end up on the same like the spot.
Ever.
You're always in Terminal A, and you got to go to E.
And
Yeah,
all
it
these
is,
fuckers
dude.
are
It
so
is.
so slow.
Yeah. Atlanta.
But
I've had
hey,
a
we're
lot
back
of
in the
alo-
south. That's the thing. Like it's slower.
But
You-
not
you
in an
gotta-
airport. Nope.
I mean,
Airports
I've been
are
in
like
a lot of them, and that's how it is.
it's like a sanctuary. It's like it's not either side. It's like if you're in an airport, assume you're in New York. You know what I mean?
Some
Even
of
if
them
you've
been to New
never
York.
been, imagine.
Well, I mean, like the idea of get out of the way. If you're slow, why are you in the middle of it? People that
I get
stand
that.
on those moving sidewalks are my least favorite people.
I'll stand.
The purpose
if
of
no
this is
one's
so that I
behind
can walk
me.
faster than
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
That's the purpose. And now you're standing on this because you're lazy.
I'll stand if no one's behind me.
So
I'll-
if
you
no
are
one
the
can see you?
person.
No,
No, if no one's trying to get around it.
if I'll the moment I get on there, I'm like,
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate that person so much.
but there's
Well,
no
you're
one
supposed
behind
to stand
me.
Doesn't
right,
matter.
walk left.
do
That's
you
the
mean?
whole thing.
We are what we repeatedly do. So if you do that when no one's watching, you want to do it when people are. You just feel bad about it. So it's like I
But-
would rather just always assume that people are watching. That's why we
Not people right behind me. I'm sure someone can be like, okay, this guy.
then just stand to the right side.
Yeah,
Some
that's
people.
what you do. You stand to the wide.
Oh, you
But
said
they
stand.
don't,
You
and
said
walk to the
stand in the
left.
middle. Yeah,
These people are just standing.
Oh,
I
and they
stand
have
on
their
the
big
right.
ass bag, and they're like,
I don't like that.
"Wait, what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say?" I'm like, "Move,
Yeah.
move." That's why it's called a moving sidewalk. Move.
a moving side walk,
Yeah.
not a side
yeah.
stand.
Yeah, it's not a moving side. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, moving side. Get to the fucking side. Move to the side so I can walk. Moving sidewalk. It's right there.
It's in the name.
Just saying.
I feel like this is playing big to like suburban dads. They're like, these guys get it. These guys understand. No, the
So
trip,
anyway, Eastern Michigan just no. Okay.
trip
No, it's
was good.
Chattanooga. Yeah.
We got the cake. We same person who did Bobby and Kirsten's cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that cake sucked.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't think I had
That
it.
I
cake.
don't think I had any either.
Y'all, bro. You boy had two. I'm not
No,
a
I
big
did
s-
have cake. I did have cake.
Did we have cake?
It was at the last minute.
Yeah.
They did
They-
it so late.
They did the strawberry one with the strawberry filling. We did the same cake with raspberry.
Raspberry's better.
Raspberry is
Dude.
better. It's sweet. It's a little more tart.
From Dan the Cake Man.
His name is Dan the Cake Man.
Brother.
Yo, shout out to Dan the Cake Man.
Shout out to Dan the Cake
Dan,
Man.
we love you. Leslie Jordan. Literally, he was came in and he was like, "Is this the bride's older sister?" And my mom was like, "All right, let's just sit down," because she was like cell tactic.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was like, "I'm gonna grab the cake," and it was Zoe, me, Christina, and my mom. I said, "Y'all, let's not be married to the first cake we eat. All right, let's be chill about it." He was like, "This one is a amaretto French vanilla with raspberry jam," and I was like, "Sounds great." And he went, "Go ahead." And I took one bite, and I went, "Yeah, this is it, Dan. We're hooked. We love it, Dan. Let's go with this one." And my mom was like, "What the?" And then my mom took a bite.
What about the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it that day. I was like, "Yep, let's do it."
Well, because like sometimes that feeling of like having something checked off and done is more fulfilling than like getting the absolute perfect thing. It's like, I'd rather just check this off. This is great.
Yeah.
So let's just check it off.
Oh yeah, I was like, it's weird because I'm getting married, but I still feel like a child. So they're like, "What does the groom think?" And I'm like, "Huh? I don't fucking know,
I get
dude."
why are you asking me? I don't know how to make decisions.
Whatever
I
she
don't
says.
choose things.
Yeah, well, she was like, "Let's put the DJ on the stage." I said, "We see in Odessa? I'm not doing that." And dude, crushed at the venue. Crushed. She was like, "I think it'll look good up there." I was like, "Hey, Coachella, I'm not putting a DJ up there. No, they can go in the corner." Yeah. And the venue owner was like, "I don't really." They were like, "I don't really like it up there."
Your mom and dad start making out.
That would be.
Can you imagine? They get so trashed. They're like,
Dude, I would be so uncomfortable.
honestly,
you'd be
that would be
uncomfortable?
so.
I'd be like, "You
so
two,
rock and roll.
get the fuck out of my life."
Like, you two are banned from me.
That would be awesome.
You're
My
exiled.
stepdad he'd be like, I'd be like, "Do what you have to do," and he would punch my dad's lights out. He would beat the shit out of my father.
He's a big boy. Your
Yeah,
stepdad.
he'd be like,
He's-
"Is
he's
it
a
a?" I'd be
corn
like,
fed
"Hey, man."
motherfucker.
Or I guess he's not your stepdad. Your mom's husband.
I mean, you can have multiple stepdads.
I call him my stepdad.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
didn't
guy.
know if there had to be like.
No, I think.
I know nothing about it, but in my head I was
Why?
like, because my parents are stubborn.
Literally.
So if someone marries your mother and then adopts you, are they like your actual dad then?
Oh yeah, they'd be your
Yeah,
father.
that's a
okay.
real
Yeah.
dad.
So stepdad is literally just. I'm
I
married
think.
to your
Yeah,
mom.
yeah, I married your
Okay.
mom. Yeah.
What
But
a
no,
stupid question.
No,
I've just never
how would
thought
you
about it.
know?
Yeah.
You didn't have to go through that.
Yeah, because I'm
ever.
30, so it's like I'm not like this is my. Well, I do say
You're
yeah,
like,
this is my
stepdad. I'm stuck. In the middle with you.
in the airport of Charlotte, North Carolina.
No, like they get.
Is this
like,
Adult Swim scene?
the Chick-fil-A's not open? It's Sunday. Move.
Well, we can go to Cinnabon.
Oh,
That Cinnabon, that Burger King. I've eaten that Burger King.
Oh,
a few
I don't
times.
even go to that section. It's straight down the line, right next to the Shake Shack. Bojangles, baby.
Okay, so you know where that Bojangles is, like right there? There's that moving sidewalk on the left.
Yeah.
That is the most congested end of a moving sidewalk. Like in
Why?
any airport I've ever been in. So you know that Bojangles, right? So
It's in
here's
the
the
back.
main area.
Yeah.
Main area's
Right?
like right here. Bojangles
And
is
there's
like
like
back in the left.
the Mexican place over here. And then there's like
Yeah.
all the restaurants are right here.
Yeah, yeah,
Two
yeah.
moving sidewalks this
Uh-huh,
way. And
uh-huh.
then there's two more going down here next to the
Oh my
Bojangles.
I'm so
God,
fucking
yes.
At the bottom of this
I'm
one.
fucking.
You look insane right now.
I'm so hungry, dude.
At the bottom of this
My
one.
ass cheek is all the way up here.
Right here.
Fucking
'cause
bubble
that's
bass
where all the
looking ass.
terminals start. Right here. It's such a congested. Like, they need to address that. And I've thought it every time I'm there.
Be a consultant. Be like, hey, this is fucked.
Because like you're
This
getting
is
off and then
just
people are just
trash.
standing there because they're at their terminal, and you
Yeah.
have to like get off and like juke right fast. Like,
Yeah. I never fly.
I guess
into
you guys don't
Charlotte.
know what I'm talking about.
Well,
But,
no,
like,
I,
have thought it
I just
every
haven't
time.
had
flown
that.
into Charlotte in years.
I fly there every time. and,
Every
like,
time.
But that area, I think I don't take the sidewalk.
Because you go to Bojangles.
Yeah. Or I have her, and she hates
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
moving.
yeah, yeah.
She
She
hates
would.
moving metal. If she has to walk
That
on,
makes
it's
sense.
very weird. But she'll sit on moving metal, no problem.
Like a subway train, you mean?
Like a subway, like a car, like a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it. She's
Hopefully she's
cold.
in the car and not on the car, Mitt Romney.
what?
That is a flashback. Do you remember
What
that?
happened?
No.
When he was running against Obama,
Obama?
and they had gone on vacation once, and he put their dog on a crate on top of the car, and that was a huge talking point. They were like, "Would you vote for a man who puts his dog on
but
top of the car?"
He didn't like drive off with him, right?
No, they were driving, and the dog was on top of the van.
What?
Yeah, I
At least I'm
think
pretty sure
Crazy.
that was the binders full of women. When he was
What's
like, "I got
that?
binders full of women," because
I
they
feel
were like,
like-
"How come you don't have a female running mate?" And he goes, "Listen, I got binders full of women."
that
People were
was
like,
a
"What does that
very
mean?"
archaic.
That
not
was a
archaic.
weird time.
It was just
miss it.
that's what presidential elections were
That's
back
what it should
then.
be.
And I
don't wanna get
honestly,
Shitting on each other like that? No, it should be two people running and debating, and whoever's the best for the job gets it.
I mean, yeah, it should be like class
I was
president.
like, look at this fuck who does this thing, and he's terrible.
Sorry, I guess I mean like I missed the days where it wasn't the choice between
Heard.
yeah.
How?
Yo, also,
what I mean?
When we had McCain and Obama, dude, if I ran the country behind the scenes with the puppet strings,
Let's get them both in there.
I literally would have been like behind the curtain. I would have been like, wah wah, golden buzzer, America's Got Talent. You're getting two presidents. Who are you? You're dead. Like I just zap them. They're like, oh, okay. I wasn't gonna because that I watch interviews, and I'm like, Mom, why were you so against McCain? She was like, at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was provocative. I was like, you
Right.
look back, the
Yeah.
dude's a fucking class act. Like
He was a class act.
Fake news ain't new.
No, not at all.
Or I shouldn't say fake, but incendiary news, you know?
Correct.
What do you think about people who say insidious?
I think they take themselves too seriously.
What depends?
Right?
Wait, hold on. What's the context? Are they using it correctly? Is something
no,
insidious?
Okay,
To
David's
them
gonna
it
be the
is.
linguist
Yeah,
here.
here
He's
it
gonna
goes.
be like,
Fucking-
I like words.
Fucking AP English over here. When people are like,
I do everything and I write. And I like to write.
I do like to write.
I
It
write
helps.
all the time. I even have my writers meeting tonight.
that's pretty
so
cool. I always was like, that's really cool.
What is
No,
wrong
he's-
with writing?
Yeah.
It's just kind of fucking nerdy.
I'm a nerd. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. So
No,
shut
I'm
up.
not.
I'm
You
not.
are both nerds.
I'm cool
I'm
now.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Will you
well,
stand up for the camera and just show your T-shirt?
No,
That's a really
Nope.
cool T-shirt.
All right, he's not a nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
Literally a shirt for his gaming.
Insidious. Well, not you. You're not insidious.
No, none of us are insidious.
But people that are like, the CEO of Starbucks is insidious. I'm like, oh my.
God, these
Okay, I
clickbait
get what you're
words.
saying. I get what you're saying. That's a little.
But like, David says this all the time, and I don't mean to speak for you, but
No,
like,
please.
well, you know,
No,
you
go
do it for
ahead.
me
I
all
want.
the time.
I'm
Go on, go on.
eager.
Yeah,
You know
okay.
what you say
so
all the
David
time?
says
I'm Damon. I hate. No, I'm just kidding.
you were gonna say the N word, weren't you?
You don't hate.
What?
You don't hate narwhals.
Narwhal.
I used to think a narwhal was a fake animal.
I did
So
too.
Did I? I thought albinos were fake.
Like, like people.
Yeah, because the only one I knew was in Princess Bride, and I would.
Hilarious.
Do you know what I'm talking about? When they go into the tree, and he's like, the pits of despair. He's like, welcome to the pits of despair.
Oh, he's supposed
The
to be
pits of despair.
albino.
He's an albino,
He's
right?
actually albino.
And I asked my mom,
I think so.
Oh.
I was like, what's wrong with his skin? She's like, oh, David, he's albino. And I just assumed because I'm watching this like
Fairy
fantasy
tale,
movie,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, albino, like they have it. And then met one in or met someone with albinism in the boys' choir, and I was like, oh, I had
You're
just
real.
never known.
It's like a Chinese person who
Albinism.
sees a white person for the first time.
Dude,
It's real.
being in South Korea,
And they see you, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's
Oh.
one of them." You're a creature. to
That
them.
makes sense. Yeah.
And it's never like. Sometimes it's invasive,
Yeah.
but like those are like, you would see those people.
well,
here,
especially
too.
being
No, there's more of me.
Really?
You would see when I had my curly hair, it was more. It's more of the hair, but seeing
Yeah.
someone with like blue eyes, they were like, or green eyes, or like blonde hair that was natural. They were like, I need a picture with you.
blue eyes, white skin.
Wow.
Trying to
Don't
make
do
a
it.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Don't
joke.
do it.
I don't know.
Don't. You tried to make a what?
Yu-Gi-Oh joke, blue eyes, white skin.
That's not what I thought you were going with.
Oh,
Because I said blonde hair too.
Aryan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking blue eyes, white dragon. It's so stupid. I never watched.
That's a good
Yu-Gi-Oh.
one.
I love
Hey, I like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
that.
Sorry, I watched it. I never played it.
When I was collecting
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
so much
in
like
COVID,
Hearthstone. You would
brother.
fucking love it. It's so much like Hearthstone.
It's not.
It is.
It's a card game. It's not like Hearthstone. It's a little different.
Hearthstone is literally a digital card game.
Yep. So is Magic.
The Gathering?
Oh,
Correct.
That doesn't
So
make
is
them alike.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes, it does. It makes them similar. It's not the exact same. It's a lot like it. There are differences.
Yeah. But you
God damn it, David.
He gets
welcome to the podcast. You were saying something, and then we were
Yeah,
talking.
I cut you off.
remember.
My bad, dude.
I don't remember.
I think I might have. No.
No,
No,
I
I
think
don't
I
remember.
did.
I
No, I
truly
think
don't
I
remember.
cut him off, buddy.
I think I did.
I'm gonna cut you off in traffic. Now,
I can't remember what I was talking about.
we were in Asia before Asia.
Chattanooga.
You said, "Are you about to say the?" You said, "I don't want to put words in your mouth," but David.
Oh, when you overuse these words
Yeah.
like insidious, and it's like clearly not, but it's used in the media for like clickbait. Everybody starts to use these words and they lose their meaning.
Yeah.
So it literally you devalue the word.
The one that gets me is when people mix up systemic and systematic. Like systemic is being of a system. Like if it is a system, like systemic racism.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like part of the system. It is systemic. Systematic racism would be it is like a system. So it is systematic, like where we come in and we treat it like a system.
So it's more conscious, I guess.
Like being systematic would be like, all right, hey, when you're setting up all the sound stuff, make sure it's here to here to here, like you have a system.
Okay.
Like it would be systematic.
Okay.
But we don't have systematic racism. We have systemic racism.
Okay.
That's the one that gets me like crazy.
Can
and I know
you-
it's so stupid.
No, because this is something that I am like really like. I'm not computing. So can you give me like an example in systemic racism versus systematic racism?
Systematic racism wouldn't be a thing. Systematic racism would be like, think about the Sneetches. Do you know the Dr. Seuss? They had the stars on their bellies.
Okay.
Mr. McMonkey McBean with his star on, star off
Ooh,
machine.
would the Holocaust be systematic racism?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yo, dude.
Understood.
Because
that actually.
never
They're
put
treating it
that
like a
together.
system.
Yeah,
right?
they're,
Yeah,
coming,
it's like
they're
they
treating
it's
it like a
planned
business.
system. It's like
Systemic
we're doing
is like
this.
it's of the system.
Right.
It is
It's
systemic.
almost like it's unconscious. It's
You
more like conscious versus unconscious.
Well, it's kind of.
Yeah.
I would more say it is like intrinsic. Like you cannot study
Yeah.
the system without studying racism. You
Got
cannot
you.
study America without studying racism.
Gotcha,
It is
gotcha.
just part of it.
Right.
Like
We started
financial
with
lending
slaves,
systems.
like it's. But if something's systematic,
Right.
yeah,
You can.
that's just the one that gets me.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest. That's hard. I'm still like I get like 75% of it, but I feel like there's 25.
And someone else could probably explain it better. But like,
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
but like talk about like words that people use in the media, and then other people like use it like insidious or
Right.
unprecedented during COVID.
Right.
These are unprecedented times. Remember that?
yeah, no,
Yes.
yeah, systemic it's in everything now. You know what I mean? I feel like, whoa, I thought it'd be eloquent. So like it started post-slavery, like with sharecropping, they found a way to not lend freed slaves land, right? So then
Right.
that land developed. And then
So that was systematic.
systemic. It was
Well,
kind of just baked
the thing
in,
is,
but at the time,
our racism is a little of both.
Yeah.
It is a little of both, but
Yeah.
people usually mean systemic.
because every so often, hey, no, we can't lend to people in this. Oh, we're putting in a new
Google the definition.
in a
also a
new
thing. Wait.
infrastructure.
Aha.
I
This
imagine
is why I'm here.
Oh, yes.
Continue, Davis. I'm sorry.
this is what I think. Like if they pass a law or something, to me, I'm like, that's becoming systematic. You've set out all these rules. You set out this plan. You set out all these roles to carry that out. That's becoming a systematic, but in root, it's systemic. That's why if you go to far side of East Brainerd, you're not seeing a Regions, you're seeing a 24/7 cash advance place. You know what I mean? Like with the real estate.
Eastridge.
Yeah.
Oh, Eastridge.
You need
Systematic
$1,000.
describes something that is planned out and careful.
Yeah. So, like you were saying about the planned out, like
Right.
racism of the Holocaust.
Right.
And then systemic.
Systemic is relating to a system, especially as opposed to a particular part.
Keep
What?
going.
That's okay. That's as an adjective. Physiology, denoting the part
It
of
is
a
an adjective.
circulatory system.
The racism is systemic.
Describes what relates to or affects an entire system.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like inextricably, it's part of the system.
Right.
Like we have systemic racism.
Right. It's
Yeah.
about
We
the
all-
whole thing.
yeah.
And then systematic is like point is
Boop,
like
boop, boop,
is like
boop.
Yeah.
yeah.
Make sure it's
so
like this to the- that-
systematic is like smaller because it's like more points.
That's how you're able to catch it.
Systemic is of a system. Systematic is like a system.
yeah. I think it creates the system.
American
That's how you create
psychology,
the
right
system.
there, dude.
Another one that used to get me. This is fun, actually.
Is
And
it?
now
Is that
they've
why we're
actually
doing this?
since they've changed the definition.
Whoa.
But people used to say, and they still do, "I'll be with you momentarily." I'll be with you momentarily.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. That didn't mean now it because we've used it so often incorrectly.
Yeah.
Now it means how people use it. Like I'll be
Yeah.
with you in a moment.
Right. That's what I always said.
But when you say to someone used to until they changed the word, I'll be with you momentarily, it means I'll be with you for a moment. I'll be with you only momentarily. Right?
Oh.
What they meant was I'll be with you presently. I'll be with you
Right.
soon is I'll be with you presently. I'll be with you momentarily means I'll be with you ephemerally. I'll be with you for this long.
Right.
And then because people used it wrong so often, they changed the word to reflect I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, because I would hear people who I thought at the time were rude. I'll be with you in a moment. I was like, say momentarily.
Yeah,
but if
momentarily
someone was
sounds
like,
more polite.
I will be with you momentarily, I'm like,
I feel taken care
take
of.
your time, Saya.
Yeah, it's like, well, no,
Like-
I don't want you to be with me momentarily. I want you to take your time. Yeah.
No, I meant take your time. Like, hey, you know what? The fact that you said momentarily, I'm reassured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your time.
What if someone says I'll be with you presently?
I'd be like, I'm not an English person. Oh, God, just
But
a
you
little
are.
tickle chin.
Like we are.
I'm an English speaker.
We're an American person.
We speak American here.
We do.
Isn't that crazy?
That people actually say that?
That's
it's
still
fucking weird.
Or you speak Mexican. Are you fucking inept? Obviously you are.
My favorite, that's a Tom Segura bit. he's like, you speak Spanish? Uh-huh. So you're Mexican? Nope. I don't know what's happening right now.
Come on, you're stupid. You know that,
He's
right?
like, well, you failed social studies.
This is what happens.
Sometimes I'll do this thing where if people are talking around me in like a different language and I feel like they're making fun of me, I'll look at them like I know what they're saying. Like I'll just be like, and I'll just go back and they could just be saying like, so what do you want to do later? Are you hungry? What do you want to eat? I think they're making fun of me because they like looked at me at one point and then they're giggling because they're friends. And they could be speaking anything I don't know. And I just give them a look like, I know what you're saying.
You're
just
a
so you know.
terrifying individual sometimes.
And then they're just like, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't speak your language, but I'm pretending like
But
I
I'm
do.
like, it was when you just look at him, you just go,
I do the same thing,
On moving sidewalks.
but a little differently. Because my AirPods, I left them in an Uber because I was hungover. And if I hear someone and they're like pointing, probably like, hey, is this our fucking stop? Because we obviously don't live here. I have these on, I'll do this. Did you just? No, you're right. I guess my Italian isn't that great. But I know. Also, there's a lot of me to make fun of because when I'm on the subway, I'm like,
There's a lot of
"Oops,
everyone
sorry.
to make fun of.
Oops, sorry. oops, sorry. I just want everyone to have a good time.
Same.
So when someone comes on with 10 bags, I'm like, this is gonna suck. And they're not retail bags. They're just bags. Most commonly the fresh direct bags, and then other bags
Oh,
are poking
right,
out
the
of the
big
fresh
ones.
direct bags, and then they sit by me, and I'm like, okay. And then they're like, do you have any money? And I go, unfortunately, I don't, because I'm on the subway. You know, I'm in full. I have like 3
Context
meetings.
is everything. You said
I have
that earlier.
3 meetings. If I had money, I'd be in a car. I hate it here. And then I'm like, I don't have any. They're like, I feel like you do. Normally, they're just like, okay.
I don't have any cash.
I say I don't have anything.
Oh, no, they've upgraded. Now they got their own Cash App and Venmo.
And it's like, well, if you have all that,
Oh, well, although
who's on the case here? What's the issue?
although here's the weird thing. You
Sorry, I don't wanna be
can't
like
get
that.
it. No. Here's because I do that too. I'm like, how the fuck you got a phone?
Well,
We also have big problems.
They
You need a
harvest
phone to get a job. You
information.
need a phone to exist.
But you also can't get a job without an address.
you can't get a job without an address, without a phone.
yeah.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of fucked up shit.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Um,
But like
it's like,
the
you're
simplest
asking me for
form
money
is
and you
like
got a Cash
you
App.
got a cell phone and you asking me for damn money and
I
shit.
told you I got a game.
I got a
cast.
game cast, bro.
Damn, man, I can't afford it. You know, yeah. I think it's hard because I'm frustrated a lot of the time, and I get it. And the only time I really laughed where I was like, this dude is reading me, I was going to see an apartment when I was moving out of here, and I had a green shirt on, and this guy got on and he was accosting people lightly. Like, to say it lightly, he was insidious. He was just, and I was like, you know what, I'm here, and I'm listening to music, and I pause it, and he goes, man, look at this fucking motherfucker. This motherfucker with his green fucking shirt. Peter Pan. He can't grow up. And I went,
That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny.
yeah. Yeah.
Peter Pan, lay off the peanut butter.
He,
He can't grow up.
when I saw that,
insane.
Neverland.
Bro, he roasted the fuck out of you and he's homeless.
and I wish I had never heard it because
That's so funny.
I started to laugh. And he was like, oh, that's funny.
like, yeah, it
and
is.
I was like looking at my phone. I was like, ha 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 ha. I was like, please.
I'll never grow up.
Because you can't go, that was a good one. You know, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Because
So-
then he won't stop. And now he's got you.
Yeah,
he's
now,
got you.
now you're
Yeah.
you're dead. But I was like, wow. and then
that's
you
funny.
realize like people are just people trying to get through. I always know that, but sometimes
Sometimes we forget.
it can
Well,
inundate you. It
But
can
also,
inundate
you're
you.
a person just trying to get through.
Well,
and
yeah,
so when you
but
have
I
someone
think-
accosting you and being aggressive with you that you've never met, you're going to be a little.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, he's just trying to get through, but so are you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think realizing what's imminent danger and
Yeah,
then what's
you weren't in
realizing
danger.
is
You weren't
just
in danger.
a hit to the ego. Because some people here, they
That's a
don't
funny-
know what imminent danger is. And they're like, it's fine. I'm like, you're about to get shoved onto the tracks. Like, you are in
Do you ever feel
fucking
yourself, like,
trouble.
You are in danger.
securing
Yeah.
your stance? Like,
All the
like,
time.
Like, feeling the cement a little more when the train's coming by, like, just in case someone is, like, thinking about pushing
I've done
you.
that. Yeah, sometimes I'll like
I just, like,
I'll like
feel the ground a
solidify,
little more.
but I'll take a step back. I always like take a step back and I'm like,
Like, maybe it's a little brother thing, but, like, whenever you feel like you're going to get picked up, like, getting heavier. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
that
like, getting
is definitely
heavier.
a little brother thing.
And so I would, like, get heavier right before the subway
I'm so
comes.
fucking heavy anyways.
I'm like, you're
try
not going to move me. I got
I
too
am-
heavy.
I am so heavy for how short I am. People are like, you 160?
How heavy are you?
I'm like 210.
Oh, no.
No, I'm actually 195.
Can we
but-
get someone else to co-host this thing?
Skylar, you down?
Oh, good baby.
Looks like not.
Oh, the baby. Boop. Boop.
I love her.
She's so having a dog.
I don't love this, but I get it. It's not your
It's
fault.
my fault. I'm gonna take her to get groomed next week
Oh.
because
Ooh, who's the lucky bride? Yeah.
I should have said this prior to. If I'm licensed by the time y'all are looking for a place, I can be your agent.
In 2 months?
Yeah. I'm at chapter 20.
We have
You
to
have
be
to-
out of here end of July.
Yeah. I mean, don't wait for me, but yeah, definitely don't wait for me. I mean, look for places.
Okay.
Regardless, I'll have some push in there.
And
I look for fun, so if I find anything, I'll be like, "Hey, I think this is good."
Cool.
Yeah.
I always forget that about you. That you just look on Zillow for fun.
I love
You're such a fucking 45-year-old.
Like, what
Oh,
a
I
weirdo.
love it.
You're a
I love it,
45-year-old
dude.
dad, mom
We
in
all
a dad's
are.
body.
We all are in different ways.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly-
David has been roasting me constantly because
Yeah.
I just look like a dad now.
it's
Dude,
It's like every time I walk into his room,
tucked in
he's
shirt, fanny pack,
It's not tucked in. It just fits here.
shorts up to socks up to. It's all.
yeah.
It's we're at the PTA meeting and we're gonna get it
The
done.
fanny pack is what really does it, though.
I'm
I love
about
that
tired of
every
the
time.
traffic in this car line, and I think we really need to
Well,
address
get
it.
a
I
more
think-
efficient system. We got 2 lanes. Then why are there fucking 4 spaces?
And how come these kids aren't out there when we're ready?
Oh,
Like,
my mom, if I wasn't out there, I knew I was getting beat.
my dad said, "Don't be a little Timmy." He always told us that.
Who was Timmy
was
to
Timmy?
him?
So it was this like
Timmy's an amalgamation.
Dad had these like characters where he'd be like, "Don't be a little Timmy," and a little Timmy is like,
Do you have your lunchbox? Are you ready to get out of the car? Have a good day at school. Oh my God, have fun, make friends, little Timmy.
Dad's like, "Don't be a Timmy." As soon as we're in that car line and I'm about to drop you off, you're unbuckled, your backpack is on, like already on. We're opening the doors, you're getting out. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Get out of the car. Like we could have said goodbye the whole ride here. It's not like that.
Your
Don't be a
dad
little Timmy.
knew a little Timmy, by the way. There's a little Timmy from his childhood.
I think, and I've realized this about myself. I try to not be the types of people I hate, and I hate a lot of types of people, like the people on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And it's not like actual hate. It's like
No, it's just like I'm
it's
so
like, I
frustrated
hate
with
you.
you. I'm
It's so
so
frust-
annoyed
yeah.
with you.
If
And
I had the money, I'd hire a sniper to kill everyone like you.
So
like,
that
it's not
sounds like
real
a
hate.
legitimate.
That's definitely.
No, you're like, no, killing you.
But he's like, I hate little Timmys.
Means I like
so my
you.
sons aren't going to be little Timmys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want my kid to be happy.
Hey, I got a question for you.
You've
been touching my kid?
That used to be a golden bit that never worked. Golden
Correct.
bit that never
We're all
worked.
left out of some things.
Yeah, you were too busy being
Look
like,
at my skin.
Paw Patrol, it's the Paw Patrol.
Dude, that to this day has been the job that paid the most.
And then you were like, I think I'm going to extend my tour. And I was like, yeah, things are rough here in Jersey. I need you to get here. Okay, big man?
I don't think I wanted to. They offered.
You
and I was
100% did not want to.
Like, no, I
You
You
didn't
did
wanna
not want
live
to
with
come.
me.
You did not want to come to New York.
No. I didn't want to extend the tour.
No, you didn't want to be on the tour, but you wanted to extend that money.
Yeah, that's true.
They got you.
You
Got you
definitely. That's
big
the whole reason you
time.
stayed. The only reason you
Why
stayed
I stayed?
on the tour.
What do you mean stayed?
Like you extended
I
because you were
didn't.
supposed to.
Oh, and then COVID.
No, it got cut short.
Yeah.
I'm saying you put it like you were supposed to move in 2020, and then you were like, I'm gonna extend my contract so that I can make more money, and then it got cut because of COVID.
My original contract was cut short. There was no extension on my.
I know,
original
but when
contract.
we talked about it, you were like, I'm thinking I'm going to.
you were because you were supposed to re-up it in like March or April, I think, or like
Which is right
re-sign.
when everything.
No, because we were supposed to go to Hawaii and perform over the like in like May. We were supposed to end
Yeah.
in Hawaii, and then we didn't get to because we got cut short in March because
Yeah.
of COVID.
Right.
But we talked
Before that,
pre-COVID.
while I was in, while I was in Toronto.
Yeah.
You were supposed to move in like April or June or something like it was really early. And
It was before I got the tour then, and
no,
I was
it was
like,
while you were
instead
on
of
the tour.
this makes no sense to me.
Well, you were on the tour and we were talking, and then you were like, dude, I think.
because I
man,
didn't extend my contract.
You were
when
like-
they asked me if I wanted to extend, I said no to everything. Like
That's
I
not
remember
what you told
that.
us. You said you were going to extend the contract because you were like, I want to make
Right,
this
but
money.
then I never did. Because it was cut
Heard.
short.
Heard. We're saying that that's what you told us that you were going to do.
Oh, so I lied.
No, I think you just didn't extend it because it got cut short.
Hey,
Or
Skylar,
maybe-
sometimes I'm jealous of you.
Maybe I think probably what happened is you were like,
donut.
I may extend this shit, and then I was like, dude, and then you were like, actually, I'm not, and then COVID was at the doorstep.
Yeah.
Because
Co-video killed the radio star.
you came with me. I looked at that sublet.
Wait.
Do you remember?
Which one?
I think it was in the Heights. You and me went that one Friday. We got Chinese food.
You and I went.
You and I went. It was in the Heights. It was in Inwood. No, it was in Inwood. And
I was
we
being
went up there,
surrounded.
and we got
Yes.
Chinese food, and I was
But
like,
it was at like near the. Was it near the?
it was near the,
Near the park?
A. I don't know if it was near the park, but it was. You came with me. I was going bowling after. I was like, dude, I feel weird going all the way there. I don't know these people. You were like, I'll come with you.
think
We
I do
can.
remember
And we
this.
were both asking questions. You were like, we'll still hang out. It was actually a really sweet moment. You were like, we'll still hang out, but I think it seems like you'll have like your own space and all. I was like, dude, I'm stoked, though, because I was like, I'll take it. The next week, New York was shutting down, and I told the
Yeah.
person, I was like, hey, I'm going back to Georgia, dude. I'm
Yeah.
not staying here.
Walking back to Georgia.
Because it was supposed to be until July, and I was like, boom, that'll
'cause
give
that
enough
would-
time.
Yeah, that
it
would
was
be
May to
perfect.
July
Yeah,
because the guy was moving back to California.
I do remember that.
That's wild.
Yeah, our histories.
That's
What tangled webs?
I was so excited because I was like, I'm gonna have my own spot, bro.
And then you never did.
I wish.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a
was-
3-bedroom. It was a gorgeous apartment.
That's what I mean. Is like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you were supposed to have your own spot.
Yeah.
And then you never did because you moved in. Then we all went back
Yeah.
home. Then you moved in with
We had
with
some
him,
good
and then you
ti-
moved in with your.
We had
fucking
some
future
good
wife.
times when we watched Usual Suspects and got
Oh my God.
stoned
I got so
and watched Hey Arnold.
high.
Didn't you see something during Usual Suspects? And not Kaiser Soze. You saw something else, I think.
What did I? What?
Was it someone was like bending over or something and you saw something?
What?
Don't look at me. I don't know. I wasn't here for that. What are you saying,
What?
David? What are you doing? What are
Am
you
I
doing?
cock out? Wait, did I have my dick out or something? Am I cock out?
No.
Was I? What happened?
No,
Did I
no.
pull my dick out?
Nothing of yours came out. Something of someone else's popped out, I think.
Was it your dick?
I wasn't there. You told me about it.
We all watched Usual Suspects together at
Who?
your apartment.
Who's all of us?
I was there.
Oh my God! I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Okay. What
that
was
was in Jersey. I said we
Yeah.
had pretty good times here in the Heights.
Oh, I was thinking about when you were in Jersey. I thought you were talking about you two.
I thought so too. I thought.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it did
well, wait.
sound
I,
like you
I
were
still want to
talking
know what
about-
this Usual Suspects moment is. Was I here?
We did watch that together at your
Yeah.
place a few blocks over.
We
Yes.
got so
But it
stoned. We
sounded like
ordered
you were talking
checkers.
about when you two lived together.
Gotcha.
No, because you were like, and you never got that, and then you came here. I was like, whoa, the Heights. We had some good times.
It's supposed to be you
playing
and me and
basketball.
Castro, and then he backed out.
Castro sucked an ass, and you can put that on film, baby.
Yeah,
You
Castro sucked
fucking
two
dick.
asses.
You jerk. I love you. I hope you're well. But what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that really sucked.
Anyway, no, we were watching.
Yeah, it sucked, dude.
This may have to be cut for like a Patreon thing. This is gonna have to be cut. This has to be cut. This you don't understand.
No.
happened?
We're going to cut this.
This.
And we're back.
Hey,
Is it still recording?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still recording. It was just this came out,
Don't look at me like that.
so the headphones just came out, but we're good.
Don't look at me like that. Yeah, so anyway,
That is
Wild.
that is crazy.
I can't believe
If you
I did
want
not know-
the
like, I
direct
knew about-
video, go to our Patreon.
It is set up,
it's the best website in the world.
dude. Seriously, here's the thing. I heard
www.patreon.com.
part 1 of that. Part 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bro.
I truly did not know that.
I don't like to brag on myself too much, but brother,
Following that story is a really funny thing to say. Like,
what do you mean?
Where are we going?
I just, it blows me away that in some situations in my life, people are like, some situation, people are like, "You're an asshole," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm a dick." You know. But in a lot of situations, I'm like, I really feel like I'm not doing anything
it's one
wrong.
of those things, dude. John texts our family chat yesterday.
Now this is recording.
Yeah.
Yes, I said we're back.
No, I know, but he was like the family chat.
No, I know. But no, it's about like how people just like talk or whatever. Like kind of what you're saying. Like people just run that mouth.
Yeah.
And John says, after giving my name to a sales associate to get signed up for something, her, are you related to David? Me, he's my brother. Her, he was older than me. I just remember him being out of pocket all the time. And I'm just like,
Well, you were out of pocket all
You
the
were
time.
out of pocket all the time.
That's the
all right,
consensus.
I need to call my mom because I have to go home.
But also, like, okay, what's your feeling on that?
Yeah.
No,
Are
it's
you
like,
telling me this because you want me to feel bad about it? You want me to, like...
it's just one of those things where it's like
You
people
know?
are just going to talk.
Oh,
And
yeah.
don't
yeah,
believe
I
them.
think. Yeah.
Live
I
your life. No one knows the context of your existence like you.
Right,
I
but
think
that's the
in-
thing.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Davis.
No, I think in that phase of my life, like it's definitely a pattern. Like I knew so few people. I really had no self-esteem. I kind of was in such a vulnerable spot to where that stuff is like so easy to get to you and make you feel so small.
Yeah.
You know, and I think, God forbid now, if someone was like, duh, I'd be like, yeah, rock and roll. I'll sign the petition. What are you talking about? I don't care. I really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm about to get married to the most beautiful woman ever. I have the best fucking friend. You know what? We'll
That's
clip
the thing.
this. I have the best friends. I have such a healthy understanding of the life that I want to live, and it zooms into my face more. I don't understand why people will never take a chance on themselves and then sit there with a checklist of how you're supposed to live when they themselves, if you said, here's all the resources, fix the world, they'd go,
him cook.
oh no.
Let him cook.
Oh no. I wish we should do this. Okay, when how are we going to do that? Oh no. Then why? From sunrise to sunset, are you sitting, putting your neurons are firing to just attempt to destroy other people's lives? Oh my God.
Because they have the belief that other people are doing that to them. And no one
Oh,
cares.
you know what
no
that
one
is?
cares about
That's
you. And that's the
a
most hurtful
psychopath,
thing. It's the most
clinically.
hurtful thing, but the most freeing thing is just to know, hey, by the way, no one gives a shit about you.
no.
No one cares. They care about their shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like the homeless guy. Right? Where you're like, oh, you know what? I need to give him love. I need to give him... What about you?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you get love and understanding and kindness? Like, people are crazy. Like,
Yeah.
absolute crazy. Like, don't be a little Timmy. Think of others.
Be a little Timmy.
Think of others.
Yeah.
We it can't live like that. Everyone can't be a little Timmy or else we'll never get to school on time.
We're going to have a big reset.
Do you
I'll
know
tell
what
that.
was
Yeah.
really nice to hear today? I was on the phone with my mom before you got here, and I was doing the dishes, and I was, telling him about the surprise in September we're gonna do, but I'm not gonna say it now because
Yeah.
It
you know,
could-
yeah,
it could
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
it'll
yeah,
definitely be
yeah.
out before then. But the surprise in September, and I was telling her about like how like this needs to happen because of just where
people
are in this
Yeah.
in their lives right now, and I've been through it, and a lot of other people have been through it, and so like we're gonna do this. And she was like, she's like, that sounds about right. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you've always been a giver. And I'm like, no, I haven't. And she was like, no, you have. She's like, you've always been a giver. I'm like, yeah, but like I've taken and like not been grateful a lot of times. She's like, yeah, but for the most part, like you don't just take and then move on. She's like, you always have been a giver.
It makes
was
you
like-
feel good.
It does make me feel good.
So it's ultimately selfish.
Right.
There's no such thing as selfishness.
Right. But there
But
are
you are
such
a
things
giver.
as givers and takers.
Uh-huh.
But it felt really nice to just be told like
Yeah.
you've always been a giver.
Yeah. And takers usually see themselves as givers.
Yeah.
Because everything
That's
is
true, too.
transactional for
Yeah.
takers.
Yes.
Well,
very much so.
you owe me this because I did this.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's how you think,
Yeah.
we're not going to vibe.
But see, I do think that way. I just have to like fight against it a lot. And you guys grew up with me. You know that I've done that before. Like, and I only do it. That's not true. I do it when I feel like I've given so much and I'm not receiving. Mm-hmm. But I do think
and that happens. And
it happens often.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm such a giver, it does happen. But I also
and when you're competent, people want to use you.
Well, that's
Sorry,
very kind.
I'm gonna shut up.
No, that's very kind of you to say. I'm very competent. Yay. But it is.
And now I'm gonna take it back.
All right. Well, easy come, easy go.
Easy. Yeah.
But like it was just like one. Thank you. It's one of those things where I was like, I tried to only do it as much as like I try not to use it against people. Like, hey, I did this for you, so you do it for me. But
well, I think sometimes it's almost like people need reminding.
Right. I think that too.
Because it's very easy. Like when you have a strong support system and things aren't ever fairly easy, but when things are going pretty well, it's easy for you to be like, I'm on a lucky streak. And then you look back and you go, oh shit, everyone's kind of like helping me out on this. You know what I mean? I think it's super easy at times for us to get how, I guess, not intact, how just tightly woven we are.
Yeah.
To be like, oh shit, man, we're going clear, baby, Tom Cruise, and then it's like, no, you just everyone's kind of been helping each other. Or Damon's really been helping you a lot. David's really been helping you a lot. They've been a fucking shoulder to cry on. They've done this. Yeah. You guys have, and then you're like, oh wow. And then I think the adjective grateful comes out like, fuck, I'm just so fucking grateful. Yeah. You know, and I'm grateful for y'all.
I was having that thought.
I've definitely tried to do that. I've tried to like just actively, if like I'll get in a mode where I'm like, I haven't told somebody thank you for everything they've done for me. I haven't, and I try to be conscious of that more and more.
Yeah.
Just I think that's it. I think it's so important.
I literally had the thought this morning, and then I do want to go to our next segment. But I was outside, I was having a coffee, and this homeless man starts coming up. And you know how you kind of like prep yourself? You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Not like, here we go, but
no,
like you
right,
stiffen up a little, and
yeah.
you're just like, okay, I'm just going to be...
Your body and your mind preps for it.
You're like, all right, this could be a thing, or it could not be a thing, so you're just ready for whatever. And then I started thinking, what's the difference between him and me? And the difference is I have an amazing support system, and he probably did not.
No.
Yeah.
And how important it is for humans. No one is alone. Yeah. Despite Hunter S. Thompson saying, we are born alone, we die alone, and despite the true romance magazines, we all blah, 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 spend most of our lives alone, whatever. The truth is, if you don't have a good support system, then you're not. Yeah. It ain't it. That's the whole thing. Talking about systemic and systematic. But... Right. Anything more from you, Davis?
I feel good. I feel elated.
Yeah, I
feel really good too.
Yeah. Great, motherfucker. How you feeling, Damon?
I feel really good.
Well, then I think the next person we need to check in with is let's go to Fun Facts with Cal.
Let's do it.
Fun Facts with Cal.
I just got over 5 days of having COVID, which was kind of annoying, but that actually inspired me to do my first fact with Cal. Huge disclaimer, I am not an immunologist. Immunology is very complicated, and this will be heavily simplified, but I think it's interesting, and if you want to learn more about it, you can do your own research. So I wanted to talk a little bit about antigens. People should be familiar with this term if you've taken one of these antigen home tests, but what is an antigen? An antigen is essentially a small piece of a protein that your immune system, specifically your helper T immune cells, utilize to identify threats. So if you are invaded by a threat, whether it's a bacterium or a virus, it gets broken down into its little pieces. One of those is an antigen, which is specific to that bacterium. So you think of it like a key. Now you also have a helper T cell that has a receptor specifically designed to fit that key. When that antigen is presented and it binds, now your helper T cells know that this is a threat and it can mobilize your immune cells to exterminate the threat. Now here's the crazy thing. Inside your body right now, you have at least one helper T cell, which has a receptor to an antigen, to a threat that doesn't even exist yet. It could be a virus, it could be a bacterium. How does that happen? Well, your immune system is constantly creating new helper T cells and randomly generating receptors for the hundreds of millions of antigen possibilities that there possibly could be. Now here's the thing, because they're randomly being generated, there is a high likelihood that you have a helper helper T cell with a receptor that is designed to bind to your own cells, the parts that make you you. And if that happens, it can be devastating because essentially your immune system can think you're a threat and start mobilizing against it. This is why autoimmune diseases are so frightening, because essentially your immune system is working against your own body. So if that happens in healthy individuals, that T cell gets and doesn't make the cut. It's crazy.
Why is this called Dick Sick? Dick Sick. What a weird name.
I'm feeling dick sick. Someone get me a computer.